I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you. Today's Rumors and News live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, electrifying content with the people. Damn, man, this is getting hard to watch with the Milwaukee Bucks right now, friends and family. Another Bucks game, another loss, another blowout by 30. This is just, this, this is I can't believe that we're this bad, friends and family. I'm dead. Like, I knew that we weren't going to go to the playoffs, but we look bad. This is really bad. We had like 5 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of the game. What is going on over here? And then I hear Doc, oh, I know that we're probably not going to make the playoffs. It's about individual player development. You big mook. That's what it should have been about since you've been here, was player development. Now, at the end of the year, with 15, 20 games left, you talking about it's about to be about player development? That is your job. What is wrong with Doc? We look sloppy, unenthused, multiple. The offensive rebounder was out of control. What are we doing? What are we watching right now, friends and family? This is insane. What is going on? Wow. Salute to friends and family. Bucks Nation, my bad. This is just getting hard to watch. I know a lot of us chat throughout the day, throughout the week, in between games, and we're trying to look for some bright spot. I don't know what is the bright spot anymore. I thought that we were competing. We're no longer competing. It is just looking crazy. Miles Turner is looking like one of the worst signings we've had in years. Miles Turner is just looking crazy right now. AJ Green is looking crazy right now. He finally played Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas actually did a little something. This is like watching the Three Stooges in basketball. I don't even know what to say anymore, friends. If like, this is crazy. We getting blown up. The Utah Jazz have 20 wins and are giving us a 30 ball. How's no one not getting, like, why is there no accountability? How can you let that happen and not, I don't care if it's only a couple games left, just fire him. What is going on? We're losing to the Utah Jazz. This is pathetic. As a fan base, we don't deserve this. This isn't what we signed up for. No effort. Bonehead plays, low IQ basketball. Can't believe we just got... We fought a solid fight against the Cavaliers, then we come here and then in Utah and just lay a complete egg. We didn't even look like a professional basketball team. They didn't even look like they had to play hard to cook us. They didn't even look like they had to play hard to cook us. Wow, we're bad. I'm actually in a little bit of a state of shock, friends and family, because I understood that this would be some trying times and things like that. I just didn't think that we would just look like we would just become a doormat. Do you get what I'm saying? I know that we like to bring up the championship a lot, but it's really not that long ago to go from a championship team to multiple 50-win seasons to now becoming the NBA doormat is hard to process. It's very hard to process because it took multiple mistakes by management and coaches to get us to this point. How do we rectify this situation, friends and family? This is crazy what's going on right now. 124 to 89 is sick. How are we getting killed like that? Almost a 40 ball? What? This is friends and family. Salute to James. What up, bro? Salute to the channel members. Appreciate the $5 super chat. How many friends and family here make $300,000 a year? Because that's how much Miles Somalia daycare Turner steals from the Bucks each game. Yo, that was funny. That was funny. I'll put this man called the Somalia daycare Turner. Yo, Salute to James. That was funny, bro. That was funny. Salute. That was funny. At least some humor. Right, get some thumbs up for James' comment. Miles Turner's out here, like I said, looking like one of the worst signings we've had in decades. He looks crazy. He looks crazy out here. Wow. We got 2 minutes left in this blowout, then we'll get into the numbers. Let's see who in the building. What up, BKC, Pickle Lou, Greg Delaney, happy birthday, bro. Salute. Trina, what's good? Veggie Gross, what's good? Jeff Riley, I see you. Hoyt Street E, what's good? John Hassel, salute. Appreciate you. Gibson Nicholas, a.k.a. Barack Bahamas in the building. Mr. Cool, the living legend in the building. What's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Kenny Mack, what's good? Queens of the chat, what's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in. I know it's tough to watch, like us going out like this. Janet MOC, Mr. 414, the homie Dre West in the building. EP in the building. Eric Payne, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Derek Stevenson, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Let's get into this nonsense that we call the Bucks. What up, Gary Foster? Salute. What up, Ed? Appreciate you tapping in. The homie Ryan Love in the building as well. Brazilian Bronco, I know you about to go off in the comment section. What's good? Yuri boy, what's good? Appreciate y'all all tapping in. Let's get into it. We got about a minute left, then we'll get into these horrendous numbers and just chop it up. It's getting harder and harder for Bucks fans to continue to watch these games, especially with them being so bad and us not competing. And I totally get it. We gonna keep grinding and keeping our heads up and just see what happens. But I'm gonna keep supporting this team. We gonna keep going live after these games, and we gonna hope that our words are starting to have some magnitude within this organization as they had in the past, and the changes that we need to happen can happen. Because if we go silent, then there has to be a voice. We are the voice of the people. We move the needle for Bucks Nation, so we got to keep saying what it is, y'all. We definitely got to keep saying what it is. It's just very. What up, Robert Brooks? Cormac Ryan is going to line already. He is showing already that he is a better player than AJ. Horace got to package AJ with Bobby, MT, or Kuz. I'm not mad at that, Robert Brooks. AJ Green is looking crazy out here right now. Like, I'm low-key off the AJ Green bandwagon to keep it real. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, what'd you say? Gary Foster said Giannis said he don't want to be shut down for the rest of the games. Why? That was the other thing I wanted. What's wrong with Giannis? What do you mean you don't want to be? What are you playing for? It's over. We're not going to the playoffs. You're not winning no awards. It's not, and that's the thing. That's how you know how much power Giannis has. He's telling them what they want to do, and they pay him. How? No strays, ENT, our favorite op. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Like Doc said, the day he got hired by the Bucks, I wouldn't wish this on anyone. Yeah, facts. He let us know early. We thought he was trying to be funny. He was trying to prepare us. Salute to No Strays. Boston's still weak, though. That Boston fan, No Strays, they still weak, bro. They still weak. Nah. What up, B-Shack? Appreciate you tapping in. Yeah. I don't... Yo, B-Shack, we look crazy out here. I don't know if we could beat an elite college team. We have no discipline on either side of the ball. We are just out there. Literally. We out there in the wilderness with no compass. The Bucks are just out there. No compass. We look crazy. Unbelievable. Luka's cold. Hey, Luka put up a 60. Luka's cold. Why you think that LeBron got him as his sidekick? He can only play with people on that level. You know, Kyrie, Wade, Luka. Hey, must be nice. Must be nice. That's a good question, Gary Foster. Who's running this team? I have no clue. I have no clue who's running this team. That's what's crazy. That is what's crazy. But we definitely need to package some people. But again, us packaging people and Doc returning doesn't make a difference. We have to cut off the source first. The source of a lot of this confusion is John Horst and Doc Rivers. They must go as a package deal to get out of here. I would trade them for a 1999 Honda Accord with a clean title. Again, I would trade Doc Rivers and John Horst for a 1999 Accord with a clean title. Absolutely worthless. They're absolutely worthless. Nothing. Can't do nothing right. This is crazy. Derek Stevens says someone has gotten into Giannis's head. He's Americanized. You can't tell him sugar, honey, iced tea. I just wish he would explain why he wants to play. Like, what's the end game? Facts. Facts, Robert Brooks. That's 100%. No matter how you use AJ, he is not an NBA starter. Facts. Not even close. All right, we got the final score up here. Y'all's getting to these numbers. This is getting crazy with the Bucks. We'll get back in the comment section in a second here. Bucks get their head beat in. Another 30 piece. 96 to 128 on the road. We weren't the only quarter we were competitive in was the third quarter where we only got outscored by 1 point. Everything else, we got our head beat in right out of the first quarter. We were playing terrible, turning the ball over left and right, sloppy basketball, inefficient rebounding, lack of effort, no desire, no determination, and this is what you get. Kyle Kuzma, 11 points, 3 turnovers. Ousmane Dieng, 13 points, 2 turnovers. Miles Turner had more. If y'all don't get this dude off of this team, Miles Turner played 18 minutes, had 3 points and 4 turnovers. Knock it off. Get him off of this team. I've had enough now. I don't care what system he's in. This dude is terrible. What are we talking about? Damn, I'm tired. 30 million? 30 million? With inflation and Dame, 50 million for someone that's getting more turnovers than assists? Get this Mark out of here. Package him up. What are we doing? Can we not get a tough big man? Can we not get some toughness at center? Damn. This is crazy. This dude has been a huge disappointment. Who's been a bigger disappointment this year? Miles Turner or Gary Trent Jr.? Both have been wildly disappointing. With AJ Green as honorable mention. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ryan Reynolds, a decent performance. He had 15, 5 of 10, 3 of 7, 5 assists, but he had 3 turnovers. Torian Prince, 6 points in limited minutes. Bobby Portis had an off game, but he's been cooking for at least the last couple months. So he had 11 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Gary Harris chipped in with 6. And then we had Cam Thomas, 14 points, 4 assists. And this fool had 5 turnovers. We had 20 turnovers. You're not going to win any NBA basketball game turning the ball over 20 times. We had 1 more assist than turnovers. Someone needs to be held accountable. Doc, why don't you step down? I don't care about your Hall of Fame. I don't care about your feelings. I care about the fan base, and the fan base has been wanting you out of there. It is time for Doc Rivers to either step down or be forced out. Period. Say he retired early, whatever. We need him up out of here. We need to do Horst and Doc like they did them 2 cats, Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond over at Xbox. They was messing up at Xbox and Game Pass. They got them cats up out of there together in tandem. That's what we need to do over here with the Bucks. Just like they clean house at Xbox, we need to clean house over here, the Milwaukee Bucks. Get them 2 fools up out of here. Period. Ridiculous. Look at this score, man. We shot 41%. Oh, man. 20 turnover. Ace Bailey had 33. Elijah Harkless, 23. Cody Williams, 23. Kyle Filipowski, 16. Blake Henson, 14. They shot 54% from the field, which means they shot damn well. 38% from three. They almost hit 23s again on us. They had 33 assists, 13 turnovers, 10 steals. They dominated us in every shape or form. This was a terrible performance. I just don't know how they could even let somebody finish out the year with us playing this bad. I mean, they just outshot us. They outplayed us. They outhustled us. 12-9 offensive rebounds. I mean, they just dominated us. They dominated us. Fast break points, points in the paint, just anything that matters, they dominated us. And you would think, you know what? The way we made Utah look today, Utah looked like a playoff team. Am I lying, friends and family? Does Utah not look like a playoff team right now? The way they played us, they look polished. They look polished and poised against us. Like, that was crazy. I just don't even know what to say, friends and family. I have no clue what to say. This train is going. We look worse and worse as the year goes on. I just don't know what to say anymore, friends and family. Like, this is crazy. Look how, I mean, we just got blown out by almost 40 by the Utah Jazz. And they didn't, no Lauri Markkanen, none of that, and they still cooked us. I know we didn't have KPJ and Giannis. We should need KPJ and Giannis to beat this team. This is a team in the Milwaukee Bucks that's unprepared, not focused, zero discipline, and I don't think they know what they should be doing or what their role is. I think they're just trying to get to the 1-2-3 Cancun as soon as possible. I'm gonna keep it real. That's what I think is happening. They're just trying to get 1-2-3 Cancun soon as possible. Wow. The draft, that's another thing. Y'all keep talking like this draft is guaranteed that we gonna get somebody good. What has shown you through our drafting history that that you should feel confident in who we gonna pick up in the draft? What are y'all talking about? You should be scared. I'm scared of the draft. I'm scared. Y'all seem wild confident. I'm scared. You can't show me incompetence over time and then think all of a sudden you're going to make the miracle draft. How? Wow. Yeah, no team chemistry, Brandon. 1-2-3 Cancun. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, 54%. Everybody shoots that. The only time you shoot bad against the Bucks is if you miss shots. That's it. Is if you miss shots. You're going to get all the open looks you want. You're going to get all the offensive rebounds you want. You just got to put the ball in the basket. We won't stop you. But this Miles Turner thing got me charged, y'all. Miles Turner is such a huge disappointment. I had such high expectations for Miles Turner. I was like, oh man, he gonna be a younger version of Brook, but more athletic. He can move better. Like, he could be more efficient. I was so excited, not knowing he is Brook. Just the melanated version. And I want to say a lesser version of Brook, which is hard to say for the man that's 6 years his junior. Damn, man. $30 million for Miles Turner is crazy. Let me try to pull up. Let me get his game log up because I'm frustrated with this. This is crazy. Look at this dude's game log. Let me pull up this Mark's game log. Hold up. Look at this game log. 3, 13, 8, 7, 22, 3, 8, 8, 5, 8. This fool is averaging 9 points and 4 rebounds. What up, B-Shack? Let me tap in B-Shack. Hold on, man. This is crazy. B-Shack, do you see Miles Turner's production? He from the 1st of March till the 19th of March, he has 2 games of double figures. And he's getting $30 million.
Before I say anything,
Yo!
because they don't deserve me to talk with their hat on. I'm sorry. They don't deserve me to talk with their hat on. I had to take that hat off, man.
We look crazy. This was really bad. That first quarter, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing, B Shack.
Yeah, I actually wrote some notes on that first quarter because I was like, I got to write this stuff down because this is so bad. I don't want to forget to grill them on this stuff. But it was the turnovers were. Am I watching like the Keystone Cops
Yo.
out here? I mean, it was like the Little Rascals.
That's what I was saying. Three Stooges. Bad News Bears or Browns or whatever. Bad News Bears. Yeah, it looked crazy.
And I'm saying to myself, one of the things I made a note of in this game, I said, first quarter repeated turnovers come from a lackadaisical approach and a lack of concentration. They just drilling like I'm like they just walked onto the court down the street. Just
We
walk
play
onto the outside court.
we play lifetime fitness basketball. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's just we there are people that are skilled, but they're playing lifetime fitness basketball. Literally. You good? Okay, I'm gonna let you work, and then when you get tired, give me the ball. Hey, but if you give me a pick, maybe we can get a little something going. You know, like we used to run in high school back in the day.
Yeah,
There's no
dribbling right into people, right into the crowd, right, putting the ball right at the person's defensive person's hand. You need to go watch Isaiah Thomas's dribbling instructional video or something. You know how to
shout out to
protect the
Z.
ball with an offhand or something
Right.
because it's like, come on, man, you're in the NBA, you just can't put the ball out there like that. I saw Ryan Rollins pass the ball across court and Billy
Oh,
just picked it. Come on, man. They tell you, unless you got a clear, I mean, unless you can see the whole court,
look,
see where the defensive guy, you just don't throw the ball across the court like that.
you don't do that in any sport. You don't do that against in football. You don't throw across your body because it'll get picked off. You can't do that in any sport. You can't do that on Madden. Nothing. Like I just don't understand the lack of IQ with this team. It's scary sometimes. It's scary.
And let's talk about Miles Turner, man. He's useless.
You don't get him, Bisha.
He he's getting stripped. He's turning the ball over. He shot an air ball on an open 3-pointer tonight. An air ball. And he had 4 turnovers.
Right.
Miles Turner, I don't care what he used to do against the Bucks a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's turned out to be one of the worst acquisitions of this decade.
Agreed. I
It
just
is
thank you, Bisha. Go ahead.
it is it is I think I don't think they scouted this dude thoroughly. They couldn't have. There's a reason why the Pacers did him the way they did him. There's a reason why they were clowning Turner when they came back to the Bucks. I mean, just think about the way they treated him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they were all in on the joke. They were
That's
like, the Bucks
hilarious.
the Bucks don't even know what they got. But they'll find out. They'll find out. I ain't want him on the team anyway because his attire is suspect. I mean, it's suspect, man.
All right. What? Hey, what up, Jeff? Thank you for tapping in too. What up,
So
Jeff?
so it's terrible, man. The money we've spent taking our Dame waving stretch money to get this guy. And I was watching, I tuned into a Wisconsin sports show today. And this guy was defending John Horse. Like, I think John Horse did a good job. I'm like, man, what are you smoking,
Smoking.
man?
Right.
He
That's
put together
insane.
this. He put together this terrible roster. This is not an NBA playoff worthy roster, and you say he did a good job. Now they were trying to talk about all the years he's trying. You can try really hard and do really bad. You can try the biggest scrubs in the world try real hard,
Right.
but he's put the team in this position. He put together this crummy roster, and he signed Miles Turner. Come on, man. John Horst needs to be gone too. But we don't know because he could be doing the owner's bidding. We
That's the
don't know
thing.
who's in charge. We don't know what's going on with this franchise. Right now, it's a joke. It's a laughing stock of the NBA. It's a laughing stock. They can't even control their best player. They can't even make. They can't even make what everyone sees as the most only logical move onto the superstar. And he said, "No,
That's what I'm
no,
saying. How you go if
you're
I'm cutting
not
a
shut." He
check?
said, "You're not shut." The way it was reported was they tried several times over a 24-hour period to get through to him. And he was like, "No, I ain't having it." I don't know how that's going to turn out.
Can you
Ridiculous,
imagine you
man.
telling your employer what you want to do, and they fold like a bill? That's why there's no control in this organization. There's no hierarchy. The hierarchy's all messed up. You get what I'm saying? The
There's
player
no
is
control
above.
in the NBA. All the players have all the power.
Man, like how you gonna tell me what I want to do? Like that's crazy. Like you're an
Nah,
employee. You're an employee.
time out, time out, time out. I got to throw the flag on Jeff. I got to throw the flag. He said you can do it. You can do this throughout the whole NBA. Try doing that down in Miami.
There you go, Jeff.
That ain't
San
gonna happen.
Antonio, saying at certain places that ain't
Ain't
gonna
gonna
go.
happen. Now it may be pervasive throughout the NBA,
And San
but
Antonio, it
right now the
almost did
Bucks look like
happen
suckers,
with
man. They're like
Kawhi
suckers.
Leonard.
But it didn't. That's the point. Almost though me is almost. It didn't happen. They got him out of there. That's my point. He thought he was bigger than the program. And that's the problem. Right now, Giannis is bigger than the program. That's the thing. That's he got the whole franchise on eggshells. Whatever he says goes. Think about that. You tell your boss, Clay's like, why aren't you in at work? I don't feel like coming. I ain't coming for the next couple of weeks.
And watch this.
What?
He's doing this, and go look at the game film for the last month and look at Giannis's body language on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Psst, I ain't, I ain't with these dudes. I don't want to be associated with this." He be looking
Right.
straight off into space like this. Yeah, I
Blatant
mean
insubordination.
He said
it's
straight.
just he's it's like an insubordination, like a
Right.
rebellion type thing. Now suppose he says, "I want to play." I mean, what's he going to do? Just walk on the court? What's he going to
Right.
do? I mean, so the Bucks really got the power. And what is a lightning rod here that people don't pick up is the Bucks organization had to leak this. Giannis has there's no advantage to Giannis in leaking this really because he wants to keep things like everything's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But the Bucks probably like, nah, man, we we not as crazy as the rest of the world looks at us right now.
Right.
The rest of the world says that we're performing malpractice as an organization letting Giannis play.
Agreed. That
So
is malpractice.
we're going public with we told him several times. No, you think Giannis went to the press and said, "I told him several times I want to play"? No, the Bucks went to the press like we told him several times.
Yeah, they went to
So
Eric Name.
Okay. Yep. I trust
yeah,
Eric Name.
Charles tried to get credit for breaking it, but I think it was Eric Name.
Yeah, Eric Name. Yeah, I trust him. I trust Eric Name.
And
I
you
tr-
know, Eric, you know it's true because Eric got to look people in the face.
right. Again.
That's real reporting. That's real. Eric Name. Everyone, Eric Name.
Right.
That's what I've been waiting for. Real reporting.
Hold on 1 second. No strays. Appreciate the 199 super chat. Giannis is the GM, the coach, and the medical director.
Giannis is going to
He's
be
he's low key.
evaluated
That's low
next
key
week.
the truth. I actually that's really the truth. He's all
Giannis is going
three.
to be evaluated next week. All the medical staff have to do is not clear him.
But you see that, but that's the problem. You see what I'm saying? You gotta use the system to try to get this player to sit down instead of just your word being what it's all. Hey, we gonna shut you down for your better, for your health, and that should be it. That should just be it. You've been gimped up. You've been hurt. You done missed a 40, 50 games. What are you trying to do? Shut it down. See,
Probably trying to end his career.
He's just being stupid. That's the thing, though. When you know you got that
He's
much
being a
control,
diva.
when you got that much
He's being
control,
a
you trying to
diva.
do what you want. He ain't never been checked. That's the problem.
But
He ain't never been checked.
Here's the other angle. Giannis knew this was going to happen eventually, and he had to create a conflict to be justified of saying, "See, I told you as long as things was cool, didn't want to leave. Now we not on the same page. It's time for me to get up out." I really think he's
Mm.
trying to create a narrative of conflict now that will make him look better walking out the door. Because I don't
He's making
because
himself
this
look
is so
worse.
crazy.
He's making himself look worse. I'm one of the biggest supporters who defended Giannis on everything. But as of today, I'm not defending him anymore because of all of this.
I can feel you on that. It's
It's
just
And
stupid.
that's what I heard today. The fan base is starting to be like, okay, we about done with this now. So if he was trying to keep things cool with the fan base,
that's almost done. That's all. Like I don't even know what he's trying to. That's the thing. You can't just say that. I hate when people don't give explanation. Like you just give these blanket statements. I want to play. What? Why? You can't just say that after we just seen you hobble. You know, almost tore your ACL and Achilles 3 times. You can't just say I want to play. That's just like a kid to because what? Why? I need a thorough explanation of why you want to continue to play. Besides, I want to play. If that's your only reason, shut it down. Period. And how does he get to not? If I'm the if Horst is the GM and then Doc is the coach, how does he even have authority to override that? That's why this organization is in chaos. There is no structure, none. We don't know who to lead. Giannis is the leader of everything. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He's
So, like he said,
he's
he the medical
himself.
staff. So he clears his own medical. He decides when he's gonna play, when he's not gonna play, when he's gonna come back. He decides on the coach. He decides on the players. So these other people they're just window dressing. He's the franchise in its totality.
Yeah, when he strained his calf muscle, he's the one that diagnosed himself and said he'd be out 6 weeks. The medical staff didn't do that. He did.
Yo, this is so
I
wild.
don't know, man. If I was other teams, I'd be like, yo, I don't know now. This dude looking kind of he looking kind of crazy right now. I don't.
Right.
How's he gonna fit in our locker room? How's he gonna fit? First of all, he's already hard to fit in any offense.
Right. Very
He,
ball
he can't
dominant.
he cannot fit in an offense. You almost have to change the offense around him because of his shortcomings. And the other thing is, when it comes to okay, is he going? He can't not. He's not going to get the same type of treatment here as he got in Milwaukee.
Correct.
He's
Nope.
not going to be
100%.
running things here. So I just don't know. I know teams are like, we don't care. We'll deal with it later. We just want the talent. But man, it's just his whole persona. This the kid from Greece, the feel good story, kind of like with this winsome sort of innocence, um, and standing on the podium saying these idealistic things, like being a real good
Mm-hmm.
quote machine. He has almost killed all of that over the last year. People don't trust. People are saying they don't believe any word that comes out of his
No,
mouth
it's all
now.
fraudulent.
They don't know what's real. And it's sad, man. It's sad because first of all, I think it's 8 minutes a week. I think one of them comes from Greece.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they really know the American way because the PR piece of this is terrible.
Agreed.
So
It looks crazy. It's making him look crazy. Like I said, the fan base is turning on Giannis, and I predicted this a long time ago that he was gonna keep playing these kid games and he gonna win the prize he didn't want to win, which is losing some of his fan base, and keep playing these games. He's gonna lose a lot more than he think. I'm telling you.
he should have hired Rich Paul.
I can understand that.
Now, if he hired Rich Paul, he'd probably end up in L.A.
Yeah.
But he's just not. He's butchered this whole thing, man. Year after year, talking about, well, I don't know if I want to stay here. He's been doing that for 7, 8 years. You should have kept your mouth shut until you were really ready to make a move. It's like the boy who cried wolf. After a while,
Right.
no one don't believe you. So I'm watching NBA today, and they're like, they're not, we don't feel sorry for him. He made it.
Right.
He made his bed. Let him sleep in it. If he wanted to go, he should have manned up and said, "Yo, get
Right.
me out." But you want to play the game. You want to play this wishy-washy game.
Right.
So don't stay and then mess things up. Play it out. Wait till the summertime. Don't disrupt the team. What? Why
What
do
up,
you want
Scales?
to play? Do
Right.
you want to get hurt and mess up your? What? What are you trying to do?
That's what's that's the problem. Communicate. Let us know what you're trying to accomplish. You out of anybody that needs to sit down, it should be Giannis. And I'm not just even talking the regular season. I'm talking about the summer. Damn near, he needs to sit down. He needs to fully heal. He is. When is the last time he sat down to let his body heal? You keep pushing and pushing, man. These
He
Nigerians
never
hard
did.
headed, man. Y'all don't know
He never
Nigerians
did.
like I know Nigerians.
Yeah,
I'm
I
telling
was
you,
thinking the same thing. I
y'all
was
don't know
thinking,
Nigerians like I know. Man, you tell them they can't go through no brick wall. Yes, they can. They gonna keep trying until one of them break. Either they brain or the wall. Something's gotta shake though. And I'm telling you, if that's how Giannis feel, you ain't gonna change his mind. Nigerians, nah.
he
He
said a
locked
long
in.
time ago that the thing that makes him great is his stubbornness.
Right, yeah. Yeah, he's standing on that then. That's crazy. Like you were saying before, Jeff, it might take because that's the only way because he has so much control in the organization. The only way to shut him down is to not clear him with the medical, which is unfortunate that they have to do those type of tactics to keep to save someone from themselves, which is
So I should
crazy.
see a lot more Giannis support in the chat. But I want to see where are the Giannis apologists now. I want someone that is 10 toes down with Giannis to come out and defend him, right? Defend this behavior.
A lot of those people have
You look,
departed due to
I'm
us
right here.
telling
I've
the
been
truth
doing it
about
for so
Giannis.
long.
We had like
I'm tired of doing it now.
Eliza, a couple other people,
I'm
but
tired of
they
doing it
didn't like
now.
what we were
I've been
saying about
defending them from
Giannis.
day one.
And so they felt the way, and it's cool. But again, we gonna tell you the truth. We not gonna sugarcoat nothing over here. It might be too far for you to see, but we've already seen it and forecasted it, and we're telling you early, and it's bothering you because you don't see it yet. But then when it happens, it's hard to fess up to say, you know what, y'all was right too. That's a lot too. You know what I'm saying?
Amara, a lot of us is right.
Right.
But this summer, I told y'all he was playing in your face. Yeah, the
Yeah, he
chat.
did.
I told
Yeah, he
I
did.
y'all were just like you had the rope on me like this, man. And and all I was doing was reading the tea leaves.
Right.
All I'm doing is reading as a person. I'm probably older than most of the people that are in the chat. I've been around. I got some streetwise to me. I
Right.
know I can look at Cassie how they move, and Giannis was losing respect for the. He was just losing respect for the city, man. He was not treating Milwaukee the way you should treat a team that is like giving you everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for you not to at least one time say, you know something, I'm gonna choose Milwaukee over Greece
Right.
and rest my body. That's why he's been. That's probably why he's been breaking down.
Hold on 1 second. Clayton, you said we're mad that he wants to play. Have you not? How many games has this gentleman missed this year? He's out now because he tweaked his leg. What are you willing to risk for
You
him
don't
to
mess.
play? What is he gonna accomplish by playing? Clayton, that's my question to you. What does he accomplish from playing?
He hyperextended his knee. You don't mess around with the knee.
Man,
He could mess around and tear up his knee where he won't be able to play at all permanently.
yeah, we can't. He can't play. Yeah, he can't play, bro. Nah, like yeah, he needs to shut it down. His leg is too much.
Look at what happened to
So
No,
Dame.
no one said he was
Dame
giving
had
up
to,
on the. No. Hold on. See, this is crazy. No one said he was giving up on the franchise. We're not saying that. We're saying he needs to shut it down for the betterment of the franchise. That is our only asset. If he
the
plays
betterment for
next
his
week,
health.
yeah, if he plays next week and then something happens to his knee, then what? Then what? Then everybody's like, oh, they should have shut him down. We're telling you now. We're forecasting what could happen. Shut it down. Sit down. He doesn't have the right to tell y'all what to do. You have the right by being his employer to tell him what to do. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, B.
And
It's a wrap. It's a
he
wrap.
has he has an example from last year.
Right.
Look at Dame. Dame had that
Yep, thank you. Yep.
thrombosis, and then as soon as he came back, tore his Achilles.
Yep.
so
Salute, Monalando.
someone told me, y'all can see in the chat that I need to switch my energy from Giannis to Doc Rivers.
It's
Oh,
both.
there we go, right there. There we go, right there. So I assume you are a Giannis fan, but are you really a Giannis fan? Well, are you a Giannis fan that wants to go out there and see his leg in an L shape because it's bent at the knee the wrong way? Do you want to see you really love Giannis that you want to be like a lamb to the slaughter and just ruin his body? You just want him to just leave it all out on the court where they have to bring out a stretcher and take him off. That's what you're asking a man to do whose body is obviously not well.
Correct.
Because when you have one lower extremity that's weak or not, you start to overcompensate. Your landings start to get crazy. So, who is a real Giannis fan? You, who want to just go out there and just be like one of those rams on the Animal Channel, just running to it. Just you want just to run into something. Or do you want to save this man's health, save his career, save him from himself? Yet it's admirable that he wants to play, but it's also stupid that
Right.
he wants to play right now. Because it's not just about the Bucks
Right.
well-being, it's about his own. He doesn't seem to have enough sense, I don't know what you want to call it right now, to understand what's in his best interests. So the next time you talk about you down with Giannis, you better come better than that, because you need to show me how this is in his best interest. Explain to us how him playing now with the team has no chance of getting to the playoffs.
Zero. Zero.
What is the advantage of him playing? Please,
That's
sir,
all I want to know. I want to see how many
tell
games
me.
we back. Let me see. Hold on.
Okay, look at this.
We see
You
your
see,
knee,
I'm still in a knee brace. A year and a half. Still in the knee brace. Giannis, do you want that for you?
Damn, Jeff.
Sit your butt down.
Yo, Jeff. Yo, Jeff is offended personally with the knee. Jeff is offended personally. Yo, oh. We're like 8 games back from Charlotte. Yeah, so it's a wrap. We're like 8 games back. It's over.
I love
But
to watch Giannis
here's
play. I
I
love to
have a
watch him
gripe
play.
about this team. This is my home team. I love them, but we're a joke. We have no seriousness about winning. Because if it was, Doc would have been gone a long time ago. AJ Green wouldn't have been starting. Giannis would be sitting down. Horace would have been gone because Horace is the main one that
Right.
destroyed this team. They
Well,
have no seriousness about winning basketball anymore. It's
King,
a joke.
King Kwame, we've been criticizing Doc forever. I got shorts with B Shack talking about Doc. We're just talking about this current instance. We've been talking about Doc ad nauseum. We've talked about uh John Horst being gone ad nauseum. I just said earlier, I think we need to get rid of Horst and Doc Rivers the same way Microsoft Xbox got rid of Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer. It's time. That's what we saying
But
earlier. We're just narrowing in on the Giannis situation due to him still wanting to play after the injury, which is concerning. That's why we're narrowing down on that, because if Giannis gets hurt, that cripples the franchise literally and figuratively. That's why we're narrowing down on that. Because even if we have bad coach and GM, if we still got Giannis, we still got something. But without Giannis and bad leadership, like that's a terrible situation. That's why we're narrowing down and kind of going in on that per se, because of the impact that would have. That has more of an impact than Doc leaving and Horst. If Giannis is no longer here, we got to understand the gravity of Giannis as well in this
Emma,
particular situation.
can I ask
Yeah.
a small favor?
Yes, sir.
Can the people in the chat please come to my rescue when it comes to King Kwame? Could y'all tell him how when I was on the last time I was on, I was going off on I was on fire Doc.
Right.
Fire.
Right.
I I I I know I put all my energy that night in to get rid of Doc. So I'm on the record.
Right.
I'm on the record. But here is what we have to understand. Giannis has nothing to prove.
Correct.
And here is he had nothing to prove since 2021 when he hyperextended his knee for real against Atlanta in the Eastern Conference
Mm-hmm.
Finals. And we thought he was done. And next thing you know, he's coming out here like a Nigerian superstar with a cape on.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts
That's
on
what he
a
think. That's what he
finals.
thinks that's going to happen now.
That's what he
He
thinks.
thinks this is
But
that
but but
then.
but
He's
but don't
he's
tempt
over
don't tempt
30 now.
fate.
Right. Don't. Yeah, I
Don't
agree.
tempt fate. Don't tempt fate and don't tempt God.
Mm-hmm.
Because God gave you grace to miraculously come back. But from that day, you had nothing to prove. You showed that you're a real warrior.
Agreed.
This right here is not brave. It's foolish. I hear some people saying, well, he doesn't care about the organization, he's doing this for the fans. He's trying to get the fans a curtain call. Okay? Well,
A
you know something,
curtain call
only
for
takes
what?
one play. Only takes one play.
A curtain call for what?
Right. That's what
For
I'm trying
him
to.
to either for the season and say wait till next year we're going to be better, or for him to say I'm done, goodbye.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I've heard a narrative saying that he knows he's not going to come back after this season, and he wants to give the fans everything he's got. He wants them to come out, see him play. He does not want to get shut down now with the possibility he won't come back. He wants to give them some more of him on the court. I could, I'm be honest. I can kind of understand that, but there's too much at stake. There are a lot of things I want to do that are in my heart, but at the end of the day, it's too big of a risk. It's too big of a risk. I mean, I could know that Floyd Mayweather is going to box circles around Mike Tyson
Mm-hmm.
in a couple of months. And I could want to go and put my life savings on it knowing I'm going to win. But it's just too big of a risk. I ain't doing it.
Right. That's a fact. That's a great thing. You only take one punch. Right. Facts. Facts. That's it. But like we're saying, we're not. It's not all about Giannis. Obviously, this organization as a, in its entirety, is in shambles. From ownership to the GM to Doc to the players we have, the lack of development. This whole thing is in shambles. We need to start over. I'm not saying literally like we want to get rid of Giannis. If he want to leave, cool. He want to stay, cool. He want to sign the max, cool. Regardless, we need to change a lot of the inner workings of this organization. We need to figure out what we're doing, the direction we're going, and what type of team we are. We don't even know what type of team we're going to. Are we going to be a defensive team, offensive team? Are we going to shoot the three? Are we going to be a mid-range team? Are we going to run staggered screens? Like, what are we doing? We need a plan. All of this is just flying by the seat of your pants. You cannot be in leadership and not have a plan. Then you're not a
They,
leader, and that's
their
the problem.
plan,
There is no
their plan
leadership.
is to get, their plan is to get rid of Doc at the end of the season. Why wait? Why keep the fans pissed off and wait to get rid of him? He should have been gone already.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that too, man, because it's just the only thing I can think of. Y'all not gonna like this. The only reason to keep Doc is for not to cast a shadow on his Hall of Fame speech. I can't think of no other
He's
reason.
not even
That's
I
voted
really,
in yet.
I really
He may not
can't.
even get the vote.
I know,
come on,
man,
bro.
but
He gonna get the vote. Let's not
maybe
do
as soon
that.
as they get, maybe as soon as they find out that he didn't make it to the final list, maybe that's when
I'll
they'll
vote for
do it. If
Marcus
they do it
Johnson
then,
before I
oh
vote
Right.
my
for Doc.
goodness.
It's just like me to die. I know that he getting paid and it's a lot of money, but it's like, man, I would just not want to have my name sullied like that. Like, you look crazy out here, Doc. Like, you've been here 3 years and we don't know any plays that you've run. The only thing we know that y'all run is a zone. That's it.
Yeah.
And we don't even do
Eh,
that right. We can't break press. We can't even do the stuff that we learned in high school, like how to break a press when somebody's doing a full court press. We struggle with the bare basics of basketball. The foundations of basketball the Bucks struggle with. Just the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Smart passing, over dribbling, boxing out, all that little
Well,
stuff.
well, I'm telling you, there's only four players that I would keep.
Okay.
Now we're gonna have to keep a fifth because I read something um, that someone did some calculation, and the third worst contract in the NBA is Miles Turner's right now.
Oh,
Third worst
easily.
contract. So you're gonna almost have to just keep him. But I would keep Dang,
Yeah, 100%.
KBJ,
Yeah.
uh, Rollins, and um, light skin.
Pete Nance.
Nah.
Pete Nance. That's it. Everybody else can
But
go.
here's the thing. Here's the thing on Pete Nance. Pete Nance only has 3 games left to play on his
We don't
two-way
care about. We talking
contract.
about next year. We're
And
not worried about that.
hold
Yeah.
on. No, I'm getting into that.
Okay.
They have to re-sign him for in order to get there. We probably won't see him anymore in the Bucks uniform this year until next year.
Well, I hope they do because he showed us the whole package the other
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. We saw everything we need to see for Pete Nance. He can shut it down.
If they sign him for the rest of the season to a standard contract, Ajax is gone. They will have to cut Ajax in order to do it. But
Did
they
you see the?
planning to
Why
hold
couldn't
him
they cut Gary Harris or Gary Trent Jr.? Why would it have to be him?
because I don't know.
Yeah,
This is
like
what
that.
I've been reading from Justin Garcia.
Okay.
That Ajax would be the odd man out if they do sign Nance to a standard
He's
contract
not the odd
for the
man out.
remainder
He's
of the
been out
season.
for about a year and a half. Like he ain't been he's been useless for like a year and a half. Like
Ajax is gone,
yeah,
man.
he's gone
Ajax is
already. Just
gone.
But
cut
that
him.
but that's thanks to Doc.
Well, he
Ajax
hasn't
was
he hasn't shown
Ajax was
enough.
starting before Doc came.
This is
Yeah,
true.
but he okay. He hasn't developed. Maybe you could put down Doc some, but I can't put on a coach and someone won't look at the basket. You an NBA player
Right.
and you won't look at the basket. I can't put that on an NBA coach because if
He
I
was
get to
doing
the
that.
NBA,
He
if I get
was
to the
doing that
NBA,
before
I'm looking
Doc
at the
came.
basket. Trust me, I'm looking
Right.
at the
He was
basket.
doing that before Doc came. He was shooting before Doc came.
It was still a struggle though. He was very underdeveloped on the offensive end. I like to me, like I don't care. Let's cut him. I'd rather Pete Nance has shown even with the lack of coaching, the lack of structure, that he's still able to excel. I want that type of player on my team that can excel in any
Yeah,
situation. You know what I'm saying?
and
But
Regardless
if
of
they
coach
don't,
or system.
but if they don't sign, if his 3 games in and they don't sign him to a standard, at least he's still with the organization playing with the herd.
Mm-hmm.
Which during the summer they will work out a contract for him for next season.
That's all we were saying. All that extra, we
so
just know he gonna get a contract. That's all that matters. He should be one of the 5 people on this squad. Pete Nance. I completely support that.
so at
And
Jazz says,
I would add one more. I would add Jericho Sims.
it said that Gary, someone said Gary Harris and Trent Jr. have player options of 4 million each next season.
Correct.
So
But
they got to
also
come
they said
back.
that they probably let go.
Why would they do
Even if
that?
they even if they opted same way they did with uh Pat Connaughton,
But
either
how
trade him
lucky did
or
we get?
outright let him go.
Yeah, but how we got lucky trading Pat C. That was luck.
But their money is not that much. Their money is not
Yeah,
much, so it wouldn't be easy
yeah.
to
I
just
can
let
see
them
them
go.
just. I can see
It'd
them
be
just.
easy.
Okay.
They could just let them go. If they opt in, they said, okay,
That's fair,
we're
Scales.
releasing you.
I tell you who needs to go. AJ Green needs to go
Oh yeah, I'm cool on AJ
because
Green.
because one they starting him. I don't know why they starting him because now he's not really getting
Not
minutes.
stupidity.
We can see as bad as we are.
Mm-hmm.
To me, the defense is a little bit better with him off the court, and I have no use for you can since shooting is such a premium now, you can get back you know
Right.
a couple of draft picks for him, or you can get something back for AJ Green because people want shooting,
Right.
and so but he to me I, I to me he's too much of a liability on defense, and he's too unathletic to get his shot
Mm.
to shoot enough volume in the NBA. He can't get open like he should because he doesn't have the lateral quickness, don't have the
That's true. Okay.
doesn't have the escape handles, right? He don't have the escape dribbles. He don't he don't he just don't got it, man. He just don't
I
got
was
it.
waiting for you to get right to it. You was trying to sugarcoat it. Then he got right to it. He
Just
got
don't
to
Doc is
got it,
using
man.
AJ Green like he's Pat Connaughton. He's not Pat Connaughton. No way. That's what Doc was using him as. A Pat Connaughton clone.
but yeah, and it's not working out.
He was nowhere
Nope.
near Pat Connaughton, man.
Yeah. Not
Pat
Nope.
prime
Connaughton would
Pat.
come in and swoop down and get those rebounds, man. He would hit clutch threes. He blocked shots. Nah, he ain't no Pat Connaughton.
Nope.
No, prime Pat Connaughton was giving you 10 points a game. And hustle, rebound, and assist. He was doing all the dirty work. He was like what was our the defensive dude on the OKC that got? He was like our Caruso. He was like our
Yeah,
Caruso back
Yeah,
then, and
and
that's
he's
what
an
we're
yeah,
athlete.
right.
He's an
And that's what
athlete.
that's what I thought.
yeah.
That Ajax could be was like a Caruso for it. Maybe he was his confidence broken, not utilized correctly. But I thought he had the tools to kind of be one of those type of guys. If he even Lou Dort's shooting got better over time as he got more playing time, and maybe that could happen for Ajax. But once your confidence is shot, it's hard to get it back. It's hard.
Yeah, but the thing that irritates me most about Ajax, man, even more than not looking at the basket, is some of these lackadaisical passes, man. You're like, you don't
That's a
care, man.
Bucks thing though.
I mean, he just be like, here's the ball. I mean, come on, Ajax.
Somebody said in the chat, Ajax ain't been the same since the dunk contest.
Oh,
Yo, what's wrong with y'all? Damn, I can't remember who said that. Somebody in the chat said Ajax ain't been the same since the dunk contest.
he
That's
came back
crazy.
traumatized, man. He came back
He
traumatized.
came back traumatized. He wasn't the same. Damn. Yeah, King Kwame, I
Let me
agree
get
with you on that one. AJ Green is not even Grayson Allen. No, he can't hold Grayson Allen spit bucket.
but let me get back on Miles Turner's helmet. Remember at the beginning when they signed Miles Turner, I said we should go ahead and get DeAndre Ayton instead of Miles Turner. All season, DeAndre Ayton was playing way better than Turner.
They was trying to trade him from LA. I can't go with that one. They were trying to trade him in LA. And he got a little
But he
lemon.
at
He
least
got
he
a little
was
lemon
at least
zest to him too. I'm kind of cool. I don't trust his toughness. He got a
no,
little
but
lemon zest to him.
but no,
I'm cool.
but he's been better than Miles Turner though.
But that's
He's been
not saying much though. Being better than Miles Turner is not saying much. You know,
he's played better. He's played better than Miles Turner.
they're a horse apiece to me. Like I would prefer
Man,
not to have either. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, like I like yeah. I'm
I didn't.
cool.
nah.
I didn't want Turner on the team at all.
I feel you, but nah, I'm cool. I'm cool on
I would have
Aiden.
rather kept Brook. I
Aiden
would
wouldn't
have
be
rather
allowed.
kept Brook.
Aiden wouldn't be allowed in my parents' village. I'll just
You
say that.
said, you said, you said, you said, you said Aiden, man. Oh
Yeah,
my.
yeah. Aiden, I'm cool. He
It
got a
was
little too much.
when they both were free agents. I said we would be better off
But
getting Aiden than
we
Miles
would
Turner.
still be here today though at the same record with DeAndre Aiden. That's not. He's not moving the needle. Neither was Miles Turner. Is the point that we paid Miles Turner that much to be consistent? Neither
Wait,
one is going to
We
move the
probably wouldn't have to,
needle.
we wouldn't have had to pay Aiden that
case,
much.
case in point. Case in point. The Lakers beat they beat the Heat. I think tonight, 134 to 126. 8 and 29 points. No, 29 minutes. 6 points.
See, Miles
Four
Turner.
rebounds. One turnover. No blocks.
Still a little bit better than
No,
Turner.
we're not. Jeff, stop trying to save this. This is an L, Jeff. This is an L, Jeff. They the same player. There ain't no different. It ain't no different. 70 degrees in Tampa is the same as 70 degrees in Orlando. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
But
Just a little different.
why did we get rid of Grayson Allen? What happened?
He was choking in the playoffs. He was playing terribly in the playoffs. Terribly. Terribly. Just like he did for Phoenix. Some guys in the playoffs, he got that Peyton Manning in him. You know, regular season he cold, playoffs not so much. He got a lot of
Okay.
Peyton Manning in him. You know what I'm saying? That was a shot. That was a shot. I don't know what we gonna do with the. Hold on 1 second. I gotta throw the flag. We gonna have to pull the tape when Miles Turner trade happened. This dude, he don't never stop. No trades don't never stop. No trades. Oh, hold on, stay Stacy. Shout out to Stacy Queens in the chat in here. Grayson couldn't get a shot off against Boston in the play. I told y'all. See, shout out to the Queens in the chat. They came with a detailed response. Yes, he was choking in the playoffs, getting cooked. He was getting cooked. That's why. But he's in a different system now, and he's excelling. Yeah, Turner is clumsy. Turner moved like he knock-kneed or something like that. Like it's crazy. I would think, like he don't even move like a melanated person. Like it's crazy. Like his athleticism is kind of. I
I
don't.
told you it's bad. It's bad hips, man.
Yeah, you
He
got
got bad
that.
hips.
Like he moved worse than Bobby. He moved worse than Bobby, and Bobby ain't got no type of athleticism. Shout out to Bobby.
Miles Turner
Yeah.
Damn,
moved
Derek
like
Stevens said Ayton hasn't been the same since Giannis put 50 on him and took his soul. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
remember
get on it.
remember Greg Oden?
Yeah,
That's who Miles Turner moved like.
yeah, but yeah,
Greg
that's
Oden.
yeah. Damn, Greg. Oh, I ain't heard that name in a long time. But right now, currently, Miles Turner is stealing money.
Yeah.
He's still. I don't know if we just put him in a post or situate him differently, maybe to be better. But yeah, that's crazy.
What's the point? He's still gonna be useless.
Hold on, let me see what our next game is before we get up out of here. I know it's getting late. Hold on one sec. Oh, we play the Suns? Do we play the Suns? Hold on. Because that's an L. Oh, yeah, we play Saturday at Phoenix, 9 p.m. What is with these
This
late
whole
games? So,
road,
8, yeah.
Yo,
this whole road trip is gonna
we
be
got
all
blown
over.
out by the Utah
Yeah, so
Jazz.
what you gonna think will happen to Phoenix, LA, Portland, San Antonio, LA is our next but the Clippers.
The
Even
whole
that.
trip is gonna be L.
But check this out. On the broadcast, um Marcus said Giannis looked real good in shoot around. He looked great. He looked physically great. His attitude was great. You know, I don't know if I don't
But
know.
that's just a shoot around.
I don't trust Marcus Johnson. He's a
That's
former
just a shoot
smoker. I
around.
don't trust smokers. I don't care if he recovered or not. I don't trust what he's talking about. He was in
But
there. He was doing.
I think they said he was doing a 5-on-5 thing. I mean, Giannis said after the last game that he didn't feel bad, like that he felt like he wasn't
Forget
worried
your
about it at all.
feelings, Giannis. You are our only asset. It is a wrap because if something goes wrong with you, we'll never be able to get the value. We'll never hear. It'll destroy the franchise because we'll be paying someone that's not the same that got some serious injury out for a year to prove what you got to it has to be a cost analysis. That's sometimes what you got to do at your job is a cost analysis. Worst case scenario, is the worst case scenario worth the cost benefit? No, it's not. It's not. Whatever money you would make from him playing will not make up for him being seriously injured. It's not even close. The cost
So
analysis tells you to shut it down,
yeah,
period.
yeah, yeah. So let me ask you a question. If they shut Giannis down, what do you want to see from Giannis as far as his presence with the team? What do you want to see?
I want to see him immediately sign as soon as our last game is over. Immediately sign the extension. Don't play no games. If he try to make this extend through the like, I'm on this type of time now because I'm tired of this. You too
He
old.
can't sign the extension until October.
Well, whenever he can sign the extension, I want that signed immediately. Then I want him to commit to working with this team in the off season. He does not leave the country. You stay here. You work with this team. If you're committed to this team and this franchise, that's what you do. Period. There should be no traveling. We've been getting our head beat in by 30 points all this season. It is time to lock in. There is no game. Lock in with this team, with this franchise, to figure out how we can get better and move forward. That's been
So
part of the problem. Everybody doing their own thing in the summer. A couple people playing together, a couple people playing here. Michael Jordan, all them teams that have won multiple championships, they are together all off season. Lakers with Kobe. They hated Kobe, but they was there every day. every day in the offseason putting in work. Maybe not as many times as him, but they was there putting in work. Bulls putting in work. All the great teams, they have to put in work together, collectively. That is how you build chemistry. You can't go over there for 3-4 months, come back a month before the season and try to get it cracking. That's not how it works. Chemistry is built over long amounts of time, just like a relationship. Wow,
So
man.
let me restate it because y'all went in a different direction. If they shut him down, what do you want to see from him from now to the end of the regular season? Do you want to see him with the team on the bench?
with
Do
the
you
team on the
want him to
bench,
disappear?
supporting
You
the
know,
team.
I would say
that
supporting the team.
okay. Suppose Giannis, because we already know that he doesn't want to sit down. So he's gonna have to me, he's probably gonna have to figure out a way to protest. Suppose they shut Giannis down for the season. They said he's done. And next thing we find out that he's in Greece during the regular season. If that happened, if he like just said, I'm out of here, I'm going to Greece, I would if I was the brass, I would call him and said, that's it, y'all. We're done with this.
I would find him.
Mm.
I would find him every game that he's over there in Greece.
This is gonna
I
He
be
hope he
get
doesn't. I
fined.
hope he
interesting.
doesn't do something crazy like that, man, because that would be tragic because that would assure that it's over to me.
I could agree with that. I agree with that.
Let- Let's just hope he don't. Maybe he'll just be like, listen, I rethought it. It makes sense. You know, I'm in line with it. Maybe he'll do that. Um, let's hope he does that. That's the best case scenario for everybody.
Agreed.
But if he tries to like flex in some way, the Bucks need to stand up.
That's it right there. Right there. And yeah. But the reason he don't respect them because they don't have no plan. How you gonna respect somebody ain't got no plan? My boss ain't got no
Well, no.
outline for me. How you gonna respect him? The Bucks have lost their respect to giving him all the power. So it just is what it is. That's the
Hopefully the
position we're
new
in.
hopefully the new coach will have the power to sit Giannis down and say, "Look, I'm the boss, and what I say go."
Yeah, we gonna see.
But yo, where is John Horse? Where where'd he go? Where'd he go? Is he in the Epstein files or something? Where did he go?
Yo,
I mean, he's all of a sudden he's like,
he got super little. Super
I mean,
little.
something is this man has been mutilated or something. This man's been like castrated or something because
Oh,
he can't stand on nothing. He is like incognito. He is out. He is like, I don't want to be seen.
yeah.
I don't want to be heard
Horse is
from.
slick. He's slick. That's the thing though. If I stay out of sight, out of mind.
But I've seen every GM show their face pretty much like somewhere right before or after the trade deadline. Now I know he did a sit down with somebody like
Mm.
off camera. I think he did like some
He
sort of
did with
interview.
the Orzowski with the Journal Sentinel.
Was it on camera podcasting or was it off?
Yeah,
Was it
it
like
was a podcast thing.
controlled environment?
Horse move like a mafia mob boss. He be in the shadows. You don't never see him. You just hear his name. Things happen. You barely know what he look like. Damn near like Al Heyman in boxing.
Oh, Al Heyman,
Here's
that's
it.
that's a comp right there.
I have a question. I have a question. If this, if Spolstra had got blown out 10 times in the season, what would Pat Riley do?
It'd be he come out and say something like he's disappointed, or he would say something. There would be something said.
Sculpture would have been fired, I believe.
Oh, he might do what he did to Stan Van Gundy. Like, get off the bench. I'm coming back. I'm coming from downstairs to coach the team. Remember he did that? That was a
Yeah,
that
He
was a
fired Van
boss.
Gundy.
That was gangster, man. That was
But that's a
gangster.
leader, though. That's what we need. We need a leader. We
Doc
need.
Doc has been blown out 10 times this season tonight.
It's got
My
to be more
10
than this.
times.
It got to be
That's
more
the
than that.
most. No, it's 10. That's the most ever in the history of the team. Usually it's
I don't
like
even know what
4
to
or
say,
5.
man.
This is 10.
That's crazy.
It's gotten so bad. It's gotten so bad. I hate to admit this. I went back and watched. Had the full highlight games.
Mm-hmm.
Runs for like 10, 12 minutes,
Right.
whatever. I watched the Bucks from 2014, 2015, 2016 every night. I was reminiscing.
Right.
I was long for the Jabari Parker days, man. And then I got up to 2021, where they were just rolling over people,
Mm-hmm.
just killing them, like blowing people out by in 3 quarters. And I said, we've gone from that to this. It's hard to
And look who
believe.
we
Right.
had
It's
it. Look who we
surreal.
had at coach. Look who took over at coach when we
Yeah.
started killing people, teams like that. We had Bud.
Well, let's not sit here and try to gas Bud like he was the best
No,
coach
Bud.
ever.
No,
Let's not do
Bud
that
had a
now.
system. No, Bud had a
We
system.
understand that, but let's not try to reinvent history here. Bud got out of there. But let's
No,
let's be clear.
I'm comparing Bud. I'm comparing Bud to what we got now.
No, I agree with you. Bud at least had some form of system, but Bud's biggest problem was lack of adjust. We just want a coach that's 360. Everything we're getting is half 180, 180. We want something that's 360. We want somebody who can coach a system and make adjustments. That's what these championship coaches can do. That's what Ime Udoka and all these cats can do. That's what makes them great. They're able to be 360. They're just not one dimensional. That's why Tibbs keep getting fired. He's only good on defense. He can't do nothing else. We need somebody that's good all around. Bud was good in a certain
There's
way.
one. There's one coach. There's one coach available. Mike Malone. He's good all the way around.
We'll see. A lot of y'all been saying Mike Malone, man. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. Let's just see what happened in the off
You don't like
season.
Mike Malone, man?
We
You
gonna
don't
see.
like Mike Malone?
I just feel the way you got fired, man. Like I don't know. I thought
It
you
was
was
a problem
cold.
with him and
I
the
thought you
GM.
was cold till you became available. Then I'm like, damn, why he let you go? Now why you over here? That's all. That's all. Let me chill out. All right, B Shaq. All right, Jeff. I'll holler at y'all Saturday. Hopefully y'all available. All right, Jeff. All right, B Shaq. I'll holler at y'all.
Peace.
Salute. Oh man. Salute, salute. That was hilarious. Let me get Brandon. Hey Brandon, we gonna be in and out, bro. I didn't even know it was this late. I keep forgetting this game started late. All right, on you, Brandon.
What up, Bud Nation family friend? Single to you am. BJ,
Uh,
Chip, I don't know. There's
Boom,
nothing to
mano
say.
mondo.
There's nothing to say. I'm not gonna say much.
Mm-hmm.
All I can say is just shut everybody down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like I put in the conversation. The season is a wrap. It's a wrap. Let's retool in the off season.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
Like, see what hope for the best.
Yep, that's it,
That's
bro.
all I
Cause
can
we looking,
say.
yeah, cause we looking crazy right now. So we just gonna have to see what happened. We got that's pretty much. I'm just looking forward to the off season, and hopefully some people get better along the journey towards the end of the season, and then we'll just go from there. Like I keep telling you, I'm gonna keep saying this is gonna be one of the most important off seasons in Bucks franchise in recent history. We gotta do this right, otherwise it's gonna take a while for us to kind of come back from it. So this offseason and decisions we make with player personnel. Yeah, I definitely would take Malone over Shaq. Yeah, over B Shaq. I would take Malone over Doc. Hell, I would take my mom over Doc. My mom got more basketball acumen than Doc, and I got 2,500 on my mom. If my mom was a coach, I bet you the Bucks would be better. My moms understand the concept of basketball. Shout out to my mommy. Mommy, if she watch it, I guarantee I put 2,500. Let my mom coach 2 or 3 games. I bet you the Bucks look better than they do under Doc, and my moms won't even have to raise her voice. Nah, shout out to my mom.
You feel about that?
Yeah, hey, because the Doc is just terrible. It don't even look like he's trying. This is just crazy.
Hey,
This is just, and then we got
don't
Phoenix. We got Phoenix coming in Saturday. Are we going to Phoenix
no,
Saturday?
no, no, no. I don't, I don't want to hear about no more
Yeah,
game.
yeah. It is what it is, Brandon. But I appreciate you tapping
Because
in, Brandon.
no problem. Like, the Luther Buck Nation's done but take one line at a time. Take one game at a time. Let, let, let the season be over with already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of it. Let
Yeah.
this season be over with already.
Yep. Agreed. Agreed.
The only people I want to see resign is Wu Tang,
Uh huh.
Eaton, and
No, Jeff.
Business, Wu Tang, KBJ. That's it.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
him.
Yep. I'm
I'm
pulling
going,
on Sims too, but we'll see.
no problem. So, I'm not watching no more Buck game. I'm looking forward to
You ain't
this.
been watching the games. Don't do that. You ain't been watching the game. You trying to
I
come in
don't
here. I
care.
want to go get
I
you that
don't
on.
care.
You ain't going to
I
get
don't
that
care.
one off.
I'm looking
You
forward
ain't
to
watching the
this.
game. You ain't
I'm
going to let
not.
you get that off. All right, Brad. Brandon trying to get that off. No, BKC, you can't get that off. I was about to say, Jeff, I don't even know why you put that in the chat. Salute to Brandon. He tried to get that one off. He thought he was slick. I couldn't let you get that one, Brandon. All right, y'all know it's getting late. Appreciate y'all tapping in on the Vampire live stream. Another Bucks blowout against the Utah Jazz tonight. Yeah, that was crazy, V-Shack. Comment, like, subscribe, share the electrifying content with the people. Hey, we going live again Saturday after the Bucks versus Phoenix Suns game. Let's just hope for the best, friends and family. All right, y'all. Go.